Drink up. I am not drinking tonight because I'm Irish Catholic and I'm still hungover from St. Patrick's Day. 07. Oh yeah, I'm very Irish. Oh yeah, you can tell I'm Irish too. I'm getting a sunburn right now, just standing up here in front of these. I have SPF 98 on, and I'm still going to peel in about 20 minutes. So this is not pleasant for me. We have a big Irish Catholic family, and oh yeah, I don't like the outdoors. I don't go outdoors anymore because of as soon as I step outside, I'm sunburned, I'm red, the peeling, the whole deal. So my back goes out more than I do, folks. This is how much I dislike the outdoors. I was born 4 weeks late. Don't even touch me, Doc. I'm not coming out, man. This is nice. I do have a fun family. My parents, actually, this is kind of neat. 2 weeks ago, celebrated their 42nd wedding anniversary. So that's a long time. 42 years they've been married, and last night we celebrated my 44th birthday too. So, a lot of celebrating going on here, so this is fun. Do we have married folks? Happily married? Make some noise. A lot of that going on here. That's too many of you. That's too many. How about a round of applause? How many of you are dating? How about that? Do we have single folks on a date tonight? Okay. Very nice. Round of applause. How many of you are dating, but you're afraid to clap because your spouse is here? See, here's the thing. Now, I grew up in Georgia. There's the education problem capital of this country. It really is. Have you ever been to Georgia? Have you been there? We're not that smart there, that's what I'm getting at. It's not that bright in Georgia. I went to school there, so I know, but it's nice to see 4 or 5 of you have made the long drive. I lived in Atlanta for a long time, which actually a lot of fun. Anyone ever been to Atlanta? Sounds like more of you have been to Atlanta than have been to Georgia on that poll there, is that? Georgia, no, I've been out there. I looked it up. Georgia ranks 53rd in this country in education.
Puerto Rico.
How did that happen? I don't know how that happened, but anyway, we're not that. Although in elementary school, I was very proud of this. I won the 3rd grade spelling bee, so I have that plaque on my wall. I was in 6th grade at the time. I was very short for my age, you know, I just got in line there, and I beat Katie Kennelly. So I'm very proud of that. I drank a case of O'Doul's last night, and then I got into a fake fight. Hey, how's that? It's a non-alcoholic beer joke. There's a guy retelling the joke over there.
He just got it.
No, sometimes you have to repeat it to yourself before it to sink in. So if you feel the need to do that tonight, go ahead. So we do drink a lot. My mom is from Ireland, and so that's kind of the law. My mom drinks so much her blood type is AA. So I was talking about going to college. I barely made it through college. I was a philosophy major in college. Boy, that was a waste of time. When I graduated, there was not one philosophy firm hiring. Yeah, I'm going to get a job at one of the big 5 philosophy firms. Descartes, Socrates, and Sons. So I could sit around in my cubicle all day going, well, now if we exist, do they exist? Empiricism versus rationalism. How do you say Rosetta Stone in French? Interesting. Hey, it's lunchtime. All right, let's go to Hooters. So come on, let's get some wings, right? Or is it lunchtime? It's a philosophical question right there. I was in a sorority in college. Anyone else? was just for one night. They caught me. I had snuck in. I was up in the attic. They kicked me out. They heard me. Yeah, so went out, right? One of my buddies, teacher, math teacher in Atlanta. He's a terrible teacher. I feel bad for his students. I really do. I told him about a study that they did out there. It said 4 out of 10 elementary school kids flunk math in the state of Georgia. He goes, what about the other 5? That's why it's nice to travel. So I do travel a lot. I was in the military for a while, which was a lot of fun. I just got back from performing for the troops, and that was my first trip to Uganda. They weren't our troops. I couldn't figure out why they sent me there if none of our guys are there. That didn't really make a lot of sense to me. But the Ugandan rebels said I was very funny though, so it really worked out. They owed me a check. They said they're going to express the check. But anyway, they said they'd have me back next revolution. So I was in the Navy as well. I don't know if we were on the same ship. What ship were you on?
Well, it was, I retired in 1975, but that was before you were born.
No. I had an early admittance. I was there. I was a kid, and I was in '68, '69. I had early admittance. I was very advanced for my age. I was tall. I was very tall for my age, and I could handle a life preserver. So they put me on the ship. So which ship were you on?
6 of them.
You're on 6 of them. Wow, that's all at once, or do they rotate? I don't know how that works, because well, I'm not in anymore, obviously, so I'm not in this new Navy. We were in the old Navy, and we had T-shirts that said, remember that old Navy, right there on the shirt. That way, we remember that? They were very comfortable. Anyway, so my friend's reproducing, and I feel bad for the kids, because I know their dads, they're morons, they shouldn't be reproducing. So, but one of my buddies, he's got 2 of the cutest daughters, and I feel bad for them, because they're cute little daughters, and I babysit sometimes when I'm in town. He'll have me babysit his little tiny daughters. It's a lot of fun. He's got little Michelle, who's 9 months old, and he's got Katie, who's 11 months old. Yeah, I don't know either. They look alike. I don't know if they're... I told that joke one time, and this guy goes, hey, they almost twins. I think that's weird. One of my other buddies, Kevin, he's got a son named Steve Jr. I guarantee you, my friends are morons. So that's... one of my buddies was making toast, and his bread got stuck down there in the toaster. He just washed his hands, so his hands are still wet. He's actually putting them down in the toaster, and I saved his life. And I'm like, you can electrocute yourself using wet hands. Like, use a fork. Oh yeah. I should explain too. My name, Eric, by the way, Scandinavian word. I don't know if you knew this. It means brave, all-powerful one. You ever notice that names always mean something good, don't they? They never mean anything bad, right? You never hear anyone say, my name, it's a Latin word. It means urinary tract infection. I don't know why Dad named, that was his idea. That's right. I have problems with the business end of comedy, although I just recently incorporated myself. Now my own company. That's kind of exciting. Filled out all the paperwork. I'm now Eric Hunter Entertainment Incorporated. But it turns out I'm a non-profit organization. I'm here to tell you. And by the way, Happy Easter to all of you. If I don't see you before Easter, I hope you have a... If you're Christian, I hope you have a Happy Easter. Obviously, if you're Jewish, I hope you have a Happy Passover. If you're atheist, what's up? Get a lot of chocolate. I don't know how all that works, but anyway, I hope you have a day filled with random chance events. But she came over to my house and she goes, Eddie, we gotta talk. I go, my name's Eric. See, you're always correcting me. You can't say anything right in this relationship. This is not going to work. So she let me go. So I don't know if any of you are single, but hopefully hopefully, you know, if you are, just if we have a little something in common. That's usually a lot of nice women come out to comedy because they like comedians. I love to cook and clean. I love to lose arguments. Good time after the show. You know, if you want to hang out, if we have some similarities, maybe my dad owns a jewelry store too, ladies. Got a lot of freebies back at the mansion if you want to come by and take a look there in the apartment. I'd love to hang out, so ladies, anyway, I'll be over by that light after the show. If you're single or thinking about it, maybe, you know, if we have a little bond, that's really good. My brother owns a Haagen-Dazs franchise. I don't know if that's up your alley, you know, but, you know, again, if we have a little connection there, I just won the lottery. I don't know if you're into money, but I've read where you are. So again, I'm hoping that we have something in common. That's really what I'm looking for, women with something, some similarities, that's all. I run a little puppy retreat at my house. A lot of cute little puppies running around. Bunch of kittens too, brand new litter. Eyes everything. They really are cute. Very precious. They're so sweet. But you can tell by the way I'm talking. Anyway, I'm just saying, if you're single, maybe you have single friends and you're like, hey, Stephanie is a lot like, what's his face? And maybe I give you my card after the show. It's not a business card, it's a jack of clubs. But I can write my number on it, or my name, however you want to do it. I can email it over to you, I can fax it, however you want to do it. I can text it, I got email attachment, I can Facebook, whatever. I got HTML, we can download that and attach it to stuff. Or I can run it over your house. I don't really care, to be honest with you. I just don't like to meet up. Some with similarities, that's what I'm hoping for. I love to put like 20 pillows on my bed, too, ladies. I love that. Just stack them all up, so we can take them all off, and put them all back on, take them all off, and put them all back on. Every night, take them all off. Every morning, put them all back on. Put them all over the couch so we can't sit there. I invented that move right there, so you can Wikipedia that. So anyway, hopefully we have something in common. So I'll be backstage after the show, ladies. I love to rearrange furniture for no apparent reason. Leave the big heavy stuff back to where we started and then just leave it there. Their favorite thing to do, ladies. That means something to you. I'll be over there by that chair after the show. I hate closet space, though. I don't want any closet space. 2 inches for my sweatshirt, okay? So, anyway, I'll be under the bar there after the show. That means something to you. Maybe we can watch that Lifetime network. I love that. But don't start clicking around, though. I hate when they're always flicking the clicker every 3 seconds. Put the clicker down and watch one show. That's a house rule, ladies. So anyway, unless the HGTV is on, we gotta click over. I don't want to miss the big reveal, but other than that, keep that thing. So anyway, hopefully that. Got a lot of candles at my house. Okay, great. Just sit in the hot tub and put all the candles around the lights. Very relaxing, romantic atmosphere. I love that. Put in some of the oils and spices and vinegars. I love that, ladies. That's nice. Lavender bath salts. So anyway, I'll be at Pier 1 Imports tomorrow. Something in common there, ladies. Hopefully we do. Hopefully we do. And I love to sleep on the very edge of the bed. I love that. I'll hang on to the side and sleep after ladies. I don't care. I don't need blankets or I don't need pillows. You can have all that nonsense. Just toss me a hanky, maybe, or flip me a doily. That's really all I need. I'll sleep down there at the foot of the bed, so you put your cold feet right up there. Keep those nice and warm. Dig those toenails in there and draw blood. I love that. I love you guys too. Thanks a lot for that.